Hello friends, good evening. Today our topic is how not to fail in CA final FR paper. All of you know FR is one of the most difficult papers of CA final. FR is one of the lengthiest paper of CA final, and there are certain care we have to take to ensure that we don't fail in this FR paper. And because it is the first paper, if it goes wrong, if you don't do it up to your expectation, then it may get reflected in your next papers, SFM or audit or law. So in this presentation today, we are going to discuss what you don't have to do and what you have to do so that you ensure that you don't fail in this very important subject FR in your CA final. First thing, a wrong information passed to the student that FR is a tough subject. FR is not a tough subject if you prepare properly, if you prepare conceptually, if you cover your syllabus fully, if you practice all the study material, all RTP, MTP and past exam question, then FR will not be a tough subject. So FR can be managed with proper planning and you can score very good marks in the exam. But yes, it requires lot of planning. It requires lot of efforts also. Just planning is not enough. The efforts also need to be put there, and I assure you that you will get good results. So all of you know about FR subject. One, FR is the vastest subject of your syllabus. It is even vaster than your DT or IDT or other subjects. Second, you have to learn, you have to understand, you have to grasp a large number of concepts. Not only that, you have to also practice a large number of questions, different varieties of questions. Third is, even though you have studied well, you know the answer, FR paper is very lengthy and sometimes uncertain also, because there can be questions which you may not have seen earlier, which you may not have practiced earlier, and it requires a lot of planning before you write the exam, that how do I design my answer, how do I design my sequence of the answer, which format do I need to use, which question I need to attempt first. So all this planning will be required. Lot of hard work, lot of practice is required to crack this FR subject. How to prepare FR subjects? First is, always focus on concept building. Try to understand the concept. Try to understand the logic behind the concept. If you understand the concept, you can handle different varieties of questions in the exam. Why compound interest needs to be segregated into debt and equity? Why liability is valued before valuing the equity? If you know the concept, then you can't go wrong in the exam. Build strong understanding of the concept rather than blindly solving questions. You have to solve question, no doubt, but you have to also master the concept so that if some adjustment comes in the exam, you will be able to solve. Understand the size of the syllabus. There are 41 chapters in your syllabus. Out of that, some chapters are very lengthy. For example, business combination, consolidation, financial instrument. These are very lengthy topics and it will require lot of time, lot of efforts, lot of practice. So therefore, you must have to first understand your syllabus, and as you know, it is vast. If somebody says it is not vast, he is misguiding you. Look at the study material of the institute. The total number of pages, I believe, will run into more than 1000 pages. Plus, if you add the RTP, MTP and past exam questions also, then it will become even much bigger. First thing, today make a list of study material that you have to study for your FR. Very important, you need to study from study material of the institute, solve all questions of the study material, because recent exams have got questions from study material more. Then study past suggested answer, because another area highly tested in the exam is past suggested answer. Read RTP and MTP where you will get some new questions. So new variety of question you can practice from RTP. Then you must read the good class notes. Class notes should be such that it is comprehensive. It is written in simple language. You can revise it fast, and if time permits, you can also study from the reference material. There are few books available in the market. For more practice, you can refer the reference material. You can even refer IFRS material, because Ind AS is just the converged version of IFRS. So lot of question of IFRS exams are equally applicable for Ind AS also. But this is not mandatory. If you have time, interest, you want to score really very high quality marks, then you can practice some questions from IFRS also. What should be the strategy for FR? Some teachers wrongly misguide the student that you do these 5-6 topics sufficiently and you'll get 70-80 marks. That is wrong. FR is not just about business combination, consolidation, financial instrument or PPE. There are many topics, and in the exam nowadays they are not asking these main topics. Questions can be from any topic. There was a question in May 23 exam from Ind AS 1, Ind AS 2, integrated reporting. So if you have not read them, then you will lose 30-40 easy marks. Because if you study all the topics, at least 60-70 mark question would be there, which you can answer very easily. So lot of small topics will require less time but give you more marks. And if you read all the topics, I will take your guarantee, you can easily score somewhere around 40 to 60 mark easily. But of course, if you prepare well, you can even score more than that. Now I will give you a long list of do's and don'ts which you have to follow so that you don't fail in FR exam. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, you can pause your video, take the screenshot. Remember, based on my experience, I have prepared this and I am sure it will work for you. I have also come in rank in CA final. I have first applied on myself and now I am sharing this with you. Shortcut will not work. First thing, FR is a vast subject, practice on regular basis. Write in your own handwriting all the notes. Solve all the questions on your own. Practice, practice and more practice. A large number of questions from study material, RTP, MTP, past exam, any reference books if you want. When you are practicing for the first time and the second time, first and second reading, you must solve the entire problem, because that will give you enough confidence whether you can write the answer in the exam or not. When you are practicing from any book, first you solve on your own. Do not refer to the solution. Check whether you are able to get it right. Use proper format for presentation. All the balance sheet and statement of profit and loss, statement of other comprehensive income, SOCIE, they have to be as per schedule 3 format. Okay. In FR you may have to prepare lot of working notes and supporting answers. So kindly prepare working notes and supporting answers. Again, in FR there may be some assumptions required. Write your assumptions clearly either at the beginning of the answer or you can write your assumptions at the end of the answer. Do not overwrite. Write reasonably good handwriting But bad handwriting is not acceptable. If you write in bad handwriting, you may think you have written the answer. Examiner does not understand. Examiner will delete marks, deduct marks, cut marks, and that is the reason why certain students fail because of bad handwriting. So if you get 15 marks to read your question paper, what you need to do, first make a list of those questions which you can answer easily, those questions which you can answer accurately, because there will be around 50 to 60 marks such question which you can answer easily, accurately, in less time. First solve this question, then go to difficult question or the lengthy question or the questions which you are not very sure. Before you answer FR question, first make a rough solution in your mind. Mentally you think what are the steps required to reach the answer. Planning is very important before you start writing, otherwise you will have to scratch and you will lose marks. In lengthy problem, make a rough idea as to how many steps you have to write so that you can reach the final conclusion. Don't be in a hurry to write the answer. Read the question carefully. Think about the sequence in which you are going to prepare your answer, the steps in which you are going to write the answer, and then you start writing. If you hurry up and if something goes wrong, it will spoil your entire efforts. So please don't do that. Read the question carefully, think about the solution for a minute, and then start writing. One more advice for you, which you may or may not like it, but I have to tell you, there is no shortcut to pass FR paper. There is no shortcut to pass any paper of the CA final. If you apply shortcut and if you pass, then remember in the previous birth you must have done something good. Otherwise it is not possible to pass with shortcut in the FR paper. There are wrong information passed on to the student that you do this analysis, which I don't know why they call it ABC analysis, because in CA final FR paper all topics are A. All topics are A. All topics are A only. There is no B, there is no C. Are you listening? There is no B, no C. Ind AS 1, 8 mark question. Ind AS 2, 8 mark question. Ind AS 10, 5 mark question. Some people will say that these are easy topic, you have done inventory in intermediate, you have done after balance sheet event in intermediate, so it is same. It is not same. It is different. This is final. This is not a joke. Is it a joke to ignore such topic? Question was there on integrated reporting, 5 marks. Question was on conceptual framework, 5 mark. Are these ignorable topics? Will you ignore it? Total weightage in May 23 exam on these simple topics were more than 30 to 40 marks, which will require few hours of effort, but you'll get 40 marks. So no B, no C. There was only one small question on consolidation. So anything is possible in the exam. The only certainty about FR exam is, it is uncertain, unpredictable, and you will not be able to guess which topic will get more attention in the next exam. So please, with folded hands, I request you, all topics are important. Do not go for shortcut learning. Shortcut will not help. Every topic is important. One more fad which has started now, which is actually not in the interest of the student community, I am telling you. FR cannot be learnt from marathon classes. FR requires lot of conceptual understanding. You have to give time to the topic. You have to practice. Unless you practice 20-30 questions of consolidation, you can't solve. By just going through it at full speed, you cannot learn FR. FR requires devotion, dedication, years of efforts. Then you will be able to master the subject and you will be able to write in the exam. Shortcut will not work. Please avoid it. Please avoid all such YouTube videos, Instagram videos which give you tips how to prepare in half an hour, how to prepare financial instrument in 1 hour. It is not possible. It's a waste of time. Why don't you put your own effort? If you put your own effort, it will remain with you for the rest of your life. So, with these words, I just tell you that trust me, I have got rank in the CA exam, I have passed CP exam, I have also cleared the written exam of the toughest exam on this earth, UPSC, and I know shortcuts don't work. And therefore, believe me, whatever I have said in the last 15 minutes, if you follow that, you will not fail in FR. You will have to really struggle to fail in the FR. Did you listen to me? You have to struggle to fail in FR if you follow this instruction. So, wish you all the best, good luck, and do well in the exam. Thank you very much, and I want all of you to come out with flying colors in CA exams. Thank you.